today is a sad day. I sat down and I recorded a YouTube video. I had an insanely good Gideon game, and my microphone decided to not pick up audio. Yeah, I know. Don't cry, don't cry. We'll get through this together, all right? Now, the footage is too good not to show, right? It's one of perhaps the best Gideon games I've had in a while. So what I'm thinking is we'll make a little experiment out of it. I'll try a new video format where I show you guys the gameplay and I talk over it. It's not live commentary, but it is post commentary, and I'm gonna give you a rundown of the thoughts going through my head, what I'm doing, and most importantly, the mistakes that my enemies are doing. And we're gonna watch this together now. And if you like the style of the video, just let me know. I might make more of these, right? It could be a learning experience for both of us. So with that said, go grab your popcorn, go sit down, get a glass of drink. Those things don't make sense. Don't do them in that order. Either way, just get in, lock in, because this is going to be peak. So here we are. Oh, why am I hearing myself? Oh, hold on. Let me fix that. All right. Now I'm back. I might actually have to keep that in the video because that's just too fun having. So here we're back. We're playing Gideon with the Demiurge Eternal, right? And I'm playing Tricore and I'm playing Memory Leak. Now the reason for playing Tricore is because that on hit 6% bonus damage is really good. Whether it's physical, magical, and true damage, that roll is also kind of nice. But that 6% bonus damage is all I'm after there, really. The real star of the show is Memory Leak, which means that for every ability I cast, 6% of that cost, the mana cost, gets refunded as maximum mana. And this is permanent and stacks infinitely. Yeah, you heard that right. Gideon, the character that scales on mana, can transform his usage of mana into more mana. It's just too good to be true. So here you see me, we're rocking up, we're in the mid lane. We're starting off strong with a little rock in Belka's face. And it's just, I'm just making sure to keep on cooldown, throwing that rock out. As you can tell, it's almost not even costing me any mana. It's very cheap early game, 40 mana cost is insane. And still, I get 6% of that back and into my permanent mana pool. It's too good to be true, really. Now here I've managed to get my wave in a better position for me, closer to my tower, forcing Belka to stand in the river and generally become easier to gank. Unfortunately, my Seraph decides to start blue for some reason, and she's not onto camp ready to dive out. What I wouldn't want to see from her is that she actually starts red buff like you should be. That would have meant that she's in a position to dive out and gank right about now. But it's fine. I play here, I don't play to get the root, and there she is. This is completely way out of left field. No ping, no nothing. She's just there ganking. Unfortunately, if I get the root and I play for the root, I actually think we end up with a kill. And I should have just max punished her. What I'm thinking there is I don't want to overextend and stay too deep in river myself for the fear of the Yuri gank. So not knowing my jungler is coming, I disengage. I get the damage out and I disengage, which actually loses us a kill. But it's fine because I'm still healthier than my opponent. I still have both my healing pots. I can stay like this very confidently. I know Yuri's on blue camp and attacking right now, so I'm diving up, getting this engagement, and unfortunately Belka misses the stun. I get the kill no matter what, let's be honest, but she could have bought herself a couple of extra seconds, and those seconds could have been precious. She could be contemplating her life, thinking about her dog at home during those seconds. But instead she got a fat rock into the face. RIP. But yeah, that kill is perfectly timed. I get both river bugs. And I even shoved the next wave to slam that into tower, so some of that wave gets eaten up by the tower. On our way back to the lane here, I got my alchemical rod and even a little codex bot. I am stacking up, not really trying to look for a fight here. I'm more looking for those last hits, those very, very important last hits here. And I am, once again, I'm missing a minion there right as I speak about it. I'm using all my abilities, basically on cooldown here, because I want to proc that memory leak. And yeah, just close your eyes here, please. I remember this one. I try to TP to dodge the stun, she still misses it. We've both missed our entire kits, but it's all good. I've actually even lost some HP on that trade. Yeah, I had no words, it's just absolutely awful. But back to it, I'm back smacking the wave, getting those last hits in. Once again, just spamming my abilities really, because I want to get that bonus mana. Now with the wave dead, I can afford to look for a play here. I'm level 6, she's level 5. That is typically a point in which you really want to pick a fight. So I'm looking to get River here. We can tell she hasn't gotten River yet. She throws out her stun, and that's the only thing she has that can stop my ult. Which means I just get a free ult here. She gets out, she uses her flash to get out, and then she walks back in here. Which is very unfortunate. As you can tell, I even stand still. It's over for her. I was happy with the trade even before she died. I traded my cooldown on my ult for her cooldown on her flash, which is a really good value for the trade. Because it means that the next time we fight, she cannot flash out of it. This typically means that you can tell your jungler to just keep on ganking. And a character like Bellica that has no real movement is basically a sitting duck in lane to my jungler right now. Once again, we're on our way back. This time I've got all of Azure Core. I am now fully equipped to pick a fight. I have my first item and she doesn't have hers. Even though my item isn't a full power spike like Combustion would be at this level, I still have a tier 3 item and she doesn't. So I am still very much more powerful than her. And I'm just throwing everything I have on the wave to get pressure. And as you can tell here, she doesn't respect that. So after the wave, it's her time and I'm smacking her up the head. I am taking a step back and then I have to TP back in and take a right click. The reason why I'm doing this is because I had no idea where the jungle was. And I step back, I look up at the minimap and I see that we have vision of them being on Fang. Now, unfortunately, they did end up getting Fang, and I'm looking over here making sure my dual lane isn't picking a dumb fight. Typically, you see a lot of players trying to fight to get some win, even though they lost objective. Don't do that, it's just really dumb, and luckily my dual lane didn't do that. Now, instead of going right and picking that fight, I'm in a position where I've shoved up my wave and I can look left at Eden here. Left lane even here. Yeah, about that. Ooh, this is painful to look back on. Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes. Ooh. But we secure the kill eventually. There we go. A nice little double trouble. Yeah. Now I've got 2 more kills and I'm 4-0 in 8 minutes. And it's mostly over for him. There's not much they can do. I have to flash out of Yuri though. The Yuri gank kinda caught me off guard. But we are all good. That flash doesn't really matter much when I can win any 1v1 they throw at me, and I have a built-in TP into my kit. Here we even catch a little Richter running. I don't know. I guess I'm missing everything once more. I am, once again, I have to say, I am not a mid lane main. Oh my god, I am not good in these situations, am I? Despite that, we get the kill anyways. And here we see Legion 1 HP on the tower. And I see my Xerath looking to jump in, so I'm forcing him to get closer to Xerath. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, she decides to not jump into the tower. And I'm now wasting a bunch of time, but it's fine, because eventually she smartens up and does it anyways. Here we get Yuri gank as well. She's just fully locked in Xerath, allowing me to get my entire kit into her. And luckily I do, because I almost die here. Now she flashes after me, dashes even, I barely get out. I am lucky to be alive, let's put it like that. I am very much out of my position. But we stay alive, and the game is at this point here over for them. Like I've said it before, but here it's actually over. I'm now 6-0. I have 1.5 items, and I'm scaling. That's the important part here, guys. I am scaling. I haven't even reached my power spike yet. Here I'm shaking to regain my aim. I've been too sloppy with the abilities. So I'm trying to force that back in through pure frustration. Once again, I smack the wave faster than her, and she doesn't respect that. And she's full panic mode, as you can see. She's jumping, she's throwing abilities, she's missing, and that is really not what you want to do in those situations. What you want to try to do is remain calm even though things are going bad, because once you let your emotions take over the game, you're gonna play worse. Don't know what that little green buff was soaring through the map for, but I'm assuming that's where the asset goes when they die. I don't know. Omeda Studios might want to look into that. We now get the third plate as well. I am just stacking up my gold. I'm getting all of that CS. We are very close. As a matter of fact, we are now at 400 stacks, which means we have now reached our power spike. Here you can actually tell, it's kind of interesting. This doesn't really go through often, but I get these stutters and lag as I'm going in here. But it doesn't really matter. We end up getting the kill anyways. And this is where I have my biggest power spike. Bellica tries to fight me. Luckily that shield kicks in. She has no ult and she's already used her stun, which means I know I just get those for free, right? And once again, she's just back to back dead. I completely understand her running into that fight, and I would have done the same. Let's be honest, we all would. You see the character that has been bullying you all game, very low HP. But unfortunately, she failed to account for my Azure Core shield proc, and I still walk out with a W. Richter once again, don't know what's happening here. He ganks. I'm happy my Aurora actually followed. He was never a real threat to me, but she guarantees the kill. And I throw it away. Yeah, look at that goofy little smile on me there. Hold on. Let me see. He gets out, and here I start coping. It's fine, guys. We don't have to get the Richter kill. It's totally fine. Yeah, I did it. I aura farmed. Yeah, no, Hobbs, you fucked up. I tried to aura farm for the clip, knowing this would be a fun YouTube video, and it just backfires. But it's actually okay, because a kill on the enemy support there really won't do much of a difference. We're running back now to lane. I've got Combustion online and half of Wraith Leggings as well. And as you can tell, this Bellica is actually doing good damage to my tower. She's doing a good job of smacking that wave in and getting those plates out herself. She's losing this lane with grace. Let's put it like that. I see Yuri over here. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you do that, buddy. Although I am in a 2v1 situation, which I probably shouldn't be in, I am very strong and confident here. I even get a Serath gank, so we guarantee these 2 kills. What's unfortunate is that I don't get the Yuri kill, but you can't win them all, right? It's good that I distribute some gold over to my jungler as well. It's unnecessary making this a one-man show. I will already be outscaling everyone in the enemy team. So it's nice to distribute. Getting Seedling, that's actually very kind of my jungle, letting me get that. It just even more guarantees that I get ahead and get strong. And she's a good jungler for letting me take those. We're also starting Fang. Unfortunately, dual lane doesn't rotate for it, but it doesn't really matter. The enemy jungle was dead. And I'm back in right lane looking for even more kills. Yeah. Legion is kind of throwing. I can't decide if he's throwing or trolling there. He knows we've taken Fang. And him pathing through, blindly jumping down, is just not where you want to be. He puts himself in such a risky situation. Richter as well. Richter tries to run in, his support instincts kick in, and he's trying to save his dear beloved ADC, but he's just dying as well. At this point they can't fight me and they keep on trying to. Bellica, however, gets my tower. We had no one back to defend, and I get 2 kills for it. It's absolutely worth it. It's unfortunate that we lose the tower, but it's actually, she should have like hats off to Bellica for succeeding in scoring that, even though she's this far behind. Here I'm rolling over to left lane. I've smacked up my mid wave. It's gonna be in a good position. That little alley-oop from Sevarog, I don't know if that's planned or not, but it is absolutely beautiful. And we end up with a no-look Q even. Yeah, put on those cool glasses. Look all cool on the camera. Look unbothered, Hobbs. You know that was a badass move. We've now... We're now running back. I'm looking for Bellica here. She's on left side. She's hiding under her tower. She's finally making the smart play of not engaging me. I was kind of hoping she would follow the wave. That's what a lot of players do. They see their laner in another lane and they smack it up and don't account for the time it takes for the laners to get back. But she actually made the smart play. She sacrificed barely any minions because I'm smacking this wave up, back up to her. So she's still getting all of that CS, even though she stood back and waited. What she's not getting is tempo, and that's what I'm using right now. I am using this opportunity of her being AFK on the tower to go right and help out. I get some jungle CS just because I gotta keep on filling the tank up. I gotta use my abilities on something and I gotta get that cash in my pockets, right? I'm taking gold from the enemy jungle and putting it in mine. That is a perfect play. I'm not scared at all. I'm just fully sprinting after her, but I still can't really leave this wave. So I'm deciding to run back and catch this wave, which she, by the way, is making the smart play of freezing. So some of her minions kill my minions. So by me smacking up the wave earlier, I actually get less minions on this wave. But it doesn't really matter because I got jungle farm and I could have potentially gotten a kill in right lane as well. Once again, I shove up and I look right. All I'm doing here is I'm smacking up my wave, forcing her to defend on the tower, and I'm running it over across the map, trying to look for plays and ways to get gold. Hide from the little Richter peak. I don't know if he placed a ward or just peeked, but either way, they definitely don't see me coming. Missed the Legion, which is unfortunate, but, well, Aurora flashes for it. He would have died anyways. Get both of Dual Lane's flashes out. We're in a really good position. Yuri, for some reason, playing wards. I don't know what that's about. And now I'm telling my jungler to go defend mid lane because I want to stay in this lane here. I know Yuri is here. I know we can bait out into a fight and most likely succeed in getting kills. I missed my right click on Yuri. It's Yuri. What are you going to do? End up smacking it with that Q, though. That does a lot of damage. And here, Bellica shows up. Instead of pushing tower like she probably should have done, she's over here trying to fight, which is a big mistake because she can't fight. We almost get a kill off her, and I flash to avoid the tower damage there. It's a little bit painful, but it's fine, guys. Trust me, it's fine. Legion, I'm putting him in a position here. Die to me or die to my teammates. He decides to die to my teammates. It's unfortunate. They try to play for a tower that is definitely gonna die. I wasn't on their map, so that's why he's walking up, but what he should have done is he should have anticipated the fact that I might just double back into the tower again. Here I'm fighting Yuri. I'm once again taking a 2v1. It worked out so well for me last time. But they still do damage, and you cannot disrespect that. So I'm hiding behind the wall here. I should have been ulted by Bellica, but she doesn't do it. So I'm just placing myself to force her out so my teammates might be able to get a kill off of her. Instead, they just get their flash, which is good enough. And now let's see the magic here. I'm backing off. I have 4,300 mana and 433 magical power, and I haven't even bought Oblivion Crown yet. We are 18 minutes into the game and I have 3 items, 2 of which give me bonus mana, and I already have end game levels of mana. It's insane, this game. And what you see here is me talking about that very same thing live and not paying attention to the map. There we go, Hobbs. I now saw that my teammates had in fact started Fang and were being contested on it. So we're jumping in. I ult. Unfortunately, Richter ult gets me. I didn't think it would because I saw that ult coming, but it's fine. We get Legion anyways. Bellica shows up. Prioritize her, get her out. And here we go. My entire team is on Richter instead of Yuri, which is a little bit unfortunate, but from my past experience, I know that they will not turn around and leave the tank Richter in exchange for the glass cannon Yuri. So for me, it's best to just try to get Richter down as fast as possible. Luckily, my Legion attacks the correct target and we get both of them at the same time. What you want to do there is just let Richter be Richter. He's the support. He's not doing anything. Turn on the person doing damage. Here I run into Eden, who unfortunately has to flash to get out of dying. She barely escapes that, and I would like to know her HP as well. I am just a threat on the map, and the enemies are not respecting that. They are moving through like the jungle, through shadow walls without wards. They are just moving without a thought that I might be there. See this burst? It's not me that ends up getting the kill, but the burst, guys. This is insane. No one on the enemy team can play around me. I am the server admin basically at this point, and I can just shut down anyone I want. A quick 1-2 combo almost one-shots Bellica, and I even go deeper to get the kill. Now I'm focusing Richter rather than the tower here because I mean my Aurora is her name, is going to secure that tower for me. And we get Richter out of it as well. Now here I am, I should just run away and back, but I am feeling confident, and look at Yuri challenging me. I miss my right click, but it doesn't really matter. She goes down anyways, and I barely escape. I should be dead, so I'm dashing in and playing on Eden, and I'm being a little bit fair here. I kill myself knowingly. I'm open to the fact that I might die going into that, and they get a shutdown off of me. I couldn't be happier. Look at my cheesy face there. I'm very, very happy about the whole thing. I'm talking about how good that was. I'm making some speech here. I'm making some funny remark. I'm taking the time to get my drinks in, to read out, like, to cool down, reset, and get back out there and just fucking slinging havoc on the enemy team. Back in base here, I now have Oblivion Crown online, and look at that beautiful magical power. 745 magical power, and I still have 2k unspent gold. That bonus magical power from Oblivion Crown is just insane. I didn't quite get a glimpse of that, but I think we're somewhere above 800 magical powers, and we are 22 minutes into the game. Guys, this Eternals update is insane. I can fight God himself at this point. We even run straight back into mid lane, into a bloody fight here, saving Legion from dying, getting this little Richter pick here, and this time I'm not fucking around with no 360s. I'm getting him low, I'm running out. Legion, you can pick up the rest. There we go. Flashing in on Bellica, forcing her to flash out or die. She's now flashed out again. I can use my flash aggressively, end up getting a kill. What's this? It's a little robot. Absolutely destroyed. Although I don't quite succeed, what I'm doing here is I'm basically playing him under tower. I'm forcing that Eden to stay under tower and to either die to me or die to my Sevarog, and she picks the Sevarog. It's over. It's just done. So the game is over for him. And as we can see, Yuri even hops out in a suicide play, but it doesn't even matter. We don't get the kill out because they surrender the game. Look at me. I'm happy. I'm acting like, oh, look at me. I don't know what's happening. We win. I'm rubbing my hands. Look at it. I'm cheesing all over the camera. I'm so happy. That stat line though, 18-1-10 is crazy. I got 45,000 damage in 23 minutes, which is really, really good. I don't know if that's the most you can get though. With the new Eternals patch, everything feels very OP. So we'll just see in the coming days. But this is recorded the day of the update. And I mean, just stellar gameplay here. I'm just very happy with this gameplay. So that's the end of the video. I hope we all learned something, right? At least you got to see this, and I hope this worked. I know it's not as perfect as hearing me do the live reaction and live commentary, but I'm at least here, and you at least saw the gameplay. It's out online, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.